This is shot by Petra F. Collins. This really dope photo right here. Like it tells the story. Like I feel like you can make a whole story on this scene. And yeah, this one was dope. Now this is dope as well. Like this is gonna be my first time really doing a deep dive and really looking at the photos because I haven't yet, child. I've been, just so occupied. But yeah, like this is dope right here. Like she honestly kind of like doesn't even look like herself. She looks like she's in a horror film, not in a bad way. I absolutely love this photo. Probably most of us do. Her skin like looks elite. The lighting, the coloring. I mean, she just looks so soft. Her face looks so soft. Her lips look so soft. Like everything just looks super soft. So dope. This one is okay, but I'm not gonna say what I thought. But like this one, this shot right here is actually really dope. It's like what locked in the closet, trapped in the closet. No shout out to R. Kelly though. So anyway, stylist Patty Wilson. Let's check on her real quick. Fashion and styling consultant, Streeter's agency, senior contributing fashion editor at Dazed. Nikki has shot for Dazed magazine in the past. Okay. Here, Tay, of course, makeup Raul Alejandre, which is the same person who did her makeup for the Met Gala look. Okay. 2025. Set designer, nails. This person, I don't never seen them before, and I was like, when I saw them, I was like, interesting because where is I think Yvette, her nail stylist or whatever. Taylor, photo assistants, styling assistants, makeup assistant. Who she hears what she said about the team at Vogue. So the question was, were you directed closely or given creative freedom to move and express? So she answers saying, I always allow the photographer to direct for a few minutes first with each look, then I do my own thing. I prefer to do my own thing. I feel free and creative that way and end up with a lot more poses because I'm having fun. First, they're normally skeptical, but then they end up being happy. So I think she's saying first, the photographer is normally skeptical about letting her direct the shoot herself, because like that's basically their job, and then they end up being happy with the result because her directing herself, makes it more fun. So she said the perfect blend is a photographer who lets you do you, flowing through poses, but steps in when they see a spark of magic and now can guide you with their words/direction on how to make it stronger, iconic, the moment. Once they do that a few times and you realize they know what they're doing, you begin to trust them and vice versa. Then it's smooth sailing from there. This photographer, Petra, was exactly that. And this person won a signed magazine. So shout out to them. So here's everything that she wore. Fendi Fall Winter 2025 dress. Now, I mean, there's a lot of looks, so not sure which one, but I'm gonna assume that this is the Fendi dress. Balenciaga Spring Summer 2025 bow dress. That looks like, is it this one? Yeah, that's the closest to a bow dress. Hermano, what? Hermano Servino Spring Summer 2025 lace dress, which would be this. And then normal Spring Summer 2025 silk polo knitwear and gloves. Silk polo knitwear and gloves. Child, this outfit looks atrocious on the fucking model. Okay, atrocious. Like it's so funny, like how like they see that and on the model, and then like, oh, like that would look good on me, and it always looks better on Nikki because she has body, and these bitches be looking like sticks, like So it's just like, what the fuck, like why? Like, would you look at a dress like this and be like, oh, I can see Nicki Minaj in that? Like, you really got to have a goddamn ear. I mean, like an eye for this stuff, and plus, like the whole premise to doing this sort of shoot is that it's editorial, it's out of your comfort zone, and all of that stuff, so it's not giving latex skin tight outfit. I could maybe agree, Abiomi. I'm not really like super in love with the brows. So she, like the clean makeup look is in right now. Once again, this is my like favorite photo. And I don't really like the hair right here because it makes her look like a bug, like a spider, like outside. This is a good photo right here. Actually, this is definitely something that like you could hang on your wall. But if I were to make eye contact with this photo at night, I would probably be scared because like her eyes are really piercing. Yeah, you're right, vintage Nikki. This is dope. It's kind of giving a little va va voom right here, like with the grass and stuff like that. It's giving a little summer dress, gardening. I love this photo right here as well. Like I don't know. I feel like you could tell a story with these photos, and yeah, like this definitely got to be one of my favorites because it's just it really is like Nicki out of her comfort zone. It's never like Nicki Minaj in the closet. Like, what is she thinking? Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on here? Like, it's a lot going on, but it's also very like simplistic. You know, what do you guys think of this type of blonde? I like these photos more than American Vogue. I think that's the consensus. I've seen a few people say that. I like this outfit here. I love this dress. I love this look. I love these shoes. Like this is dope right here. No shade. It's giving slave. I hate to say that out loud, but it's giving like that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like slaves picking cotton back in the day, you know, like with this sun hat and shit. Every time I talk, you know it's facts. I'm not really a big editorial person, you know. I like the black hair better. Okay. So, you know, like the blonde is okay. I think maybe the black roots go with, you know, the vibe and the outfit and stuff like that. But I hate to say this, but it's like I feel like I see too much of her face. And I'm not trying like I'm really not trying to be like you know, like mean or whatever. It's just like a lot, you know, like the lighting and the coloring and stuff. And so, you know, I don't know. But you know, I really think like it highlights her natural beauty. This is another like dope shot. This is cool as well. Okay, this is better. More of like a personality shot. Yeah, this one is clearly like something off guard. Oh wow, this one is dope. What? This should have could have almost been the cover. What? This is like my first time seeing this one. Now this is dope. But this is the shot right here. Like this is it. Like it's a lot going on right here. It could be anything. It could be like really emotional. It could be like happy. Like she said she was laughing and falling all over the place. Like when I first saw this photo, I wasn't thinking happiness for real because it's like the coloring is giving dark, right? It's giving dark. It's giving a little bit of like regretting your tears or whatever. And so, you know, when she in the tweet when she says like, and this is the last look when she starts like rolling around, falling everywhere and laughing. I'm like, child, I would have never knew you was laughing. I was literally like, how did they get this shot? Like, how did she do this? Because it wasn't given that, you know? So like, yeah, you know, like not in a bad way or anything, but like, you know, this a photo like this is dope, you know, to catch it in real time because this is clearly like movement, you know, like it's movement and she probably stops for a second for the photographer to snap it and stuff like that. But like this is it. And it's no shade. You know, like how it, you know, like praise dancers, like in the church, like that's what it's kind of giving. So, yeah, a lot going on. Yep. Joanne says she looks so free. So, but I like this is a really good photo right here. You know, after Crystal said it, I'm like, yeah, you know, like this really is a good photo. This is. I'm not really a fan of like these two parts sticking up, like in her hair. Like we saw here, I'm like, what is this, Bugs Bunny? Not Bugs Bunny. What's that ant movie? With the ants. I forgot when we watched when we was kids. I'm like, Bugs Lightyear? No, that's Toy Story. I don't know. What's the ant? Let me try to Google it real quick. Ant movie. I'm not really a movie person, but like that's what it reminds me of. I'm sorry, that is not a good that is not something to say. So but yeah, like you know, like now that you say Crystal, like you like this photo, I'm like, yeah, like I would frame this, you know. So dope. Yeah, I really love this one here. Like, I really love the ones of her in the closet. You know, I'm actually really liking this more than I was like when I first saw it. This one, yes, this one right here. Bitch, let me take a screenshot because I don't see this one floating around like all of the other ones. But this one right here, it's giving angle, it's still giving face, it's giving lighting, it's giving everything, side profile. Like, yeah. So I really like this one, but maybe not for the cover because you know you want to make sure that you see her full face and all of her features, but it's still a really great photo. Like it's very clear, very everything. Someone said, what's one behind the scenes moment from the shoot that the Barbs would love to know about? So she said the funniest thing of all time happened during the last look and this is the last look right here. So she said the funniest thing happened all time during the last look when I started screaming about Herman Munster, and no one knew if I was serious or joking. And Joe was trying to act professional, but as soon as we locked eyes, we busted out laughing, and everyone started laughing. You kind of had to be there, child. Of course, child, because what the fuck is you talking about? Next, yo, this girl is crazy. Okay, so it says out of these pictures I had chosen, which one you had fun doing. Okay, so this was the last look actually, where she in the last question where she talked about she was like laughing and screaming and stuff like that. So this was the last look, all one of the best photos of the shoot. And so she says, "LOL, this is the funniest worded question of all time. Well, of those three, I was having fun during the red look, or maybe I had that wrong. This is the red look. I don't know if it was the last look, but I think it was. Anyway, oh yeah, she says it was the last shot. So I just started doing anything. I was blasting my music, rolling around, laughing, falling, just in my own world. So yeah, that was the last look, the red look. And let me know what look you guys liked the most.
It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny Below.
Period.